Hey guys, it's been a while since we recorded a One Piece Treasure Cruise video, so I'm really doing this because right now, or yesterday, right now actually, it's the 10th anniversary of the game, and there are a lot of surprises. There are a lot of things that are really promising for the game. So I decided to came back, and I've been having a lot of fun recently. So, if you decide to come back to, or you are trying the game again, la verdad, I really recommend that you really give it a try. But this video is to make a little guide for you to look out for certain legends that are going to help you a lot. If you are beginning your One Piece Treasure Cruise journey, or if you abandon the game for quite a little while. So if you don't have any of these, be sure to look out for them. I'm not gonna include the new legends because they probably are gonna be really hard to get. Van a ser muy difíciles de conseguir. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select legends first. I'm gonna select legends that I have that are really good. And second, these are legends that you are probably gonna it's gonna be more easy for you to get. More about the rates and all that stuff. So I want to start. I'm gonna recommend you 5 units that I have in my recommendation, and if you have any other units that you really think are good for beginners, you can leave them in the comments down below. So vamos a empezar. Let's get started. So the first legend I'm gonna recommend is Gear 5 Luffy. This is the previous Gear 5 that we had quite a little while. This is a side unit, Free Spirit Fighter. It has the rush, the rush ability. And I really wanna say this before starting. There are 2 versions of this character. If you see, this is the 6+ version, which means that its abilities change quite a lot. But if you get a dupe, be sure to get the 6 and this version, because the big difference is that the previous version of this unit, the 6-star version, it can survive a death blow and it comes back to life, and this one loses that option. So I really want to show you the first. I'm gonna start with the captain ability. Reduces crew special charge time by 2 turns at the start of the quest. Very good for speed farming. Boosts crew attack by approximately 6 when slot match. 5.5 otherwise. It's a pretty big buff. HP by 1.35. Completely removes crew's despair and makes strength, dex, quick, psi, int, RCB, and tandem slot have matching slot effects for character, which means any slot is gonna be favorable. It's gonna count as matching, even if you it's gonna count as if you had a side slot. If every type is on the crew, makes character normal attacks effective against all enemy types, and makes special effects with type or class restriction affect all characters in the crew. Excludes restrictions of position, rarity cost, or character launching special. Oh, chico. Oh boy. Okay, so we have utility. We have 10 turns of removing despair. Completely removes despair. So you're not gonna be affected by despair by any means. We also have the 5.5, the slots, and if we have one of each color, our attack is gonna be effective against all enemy types, which is pretty good, honestly. And the special. There's 300 character attack in non-type damage to all enemies. Fantastic. Changes crew attack multiplier of all the colored slots, RCB and tandem slots to 2.75 when slots match. Normally 2.0, 0.5 when unfavorable, 1.0 otherwise for 1 turn. If crew has, I believe this is the attack up status when special is launched, boost crew slot by 3x for 1 turn. For increased crew attack by 0.25, boost crew attack by 3 for 1 turn, and for increased crew slot effect by 0.25 otherwise. So this unit is gonna hit hard, very hard to all enemies you have in the stage. So if you get this unit, you are ready to go, honestly. because it's still very good. I'm gonna show you another character that it's, despite it's quite outdated, it's still I recommend it if you're re-rolling or you're beginning in the game. You should really get this character. I'm gonna go a little bit faster so I can cover all the 5 characters, but this character you really should get it. Really. I'm gonna check the support quickly. See, yeah, it's not a really good support, and it's really good in Rumble, but we can talk about that in another time. But this is the first character that I will recommend, Gear 5 Luffy. The character I really want to recommend is Yuta. Yuta is a special case because it's a really long story. You can look it up, or if you want me to talk about it, leave me a comment down below. But Yuta is the only character in One Piece Treasurecruise that has 2 evolutions. So this is the first version of Yuta. The other one is Int, and the other one is Yuta with the monster from the movie. But this is the best version of Yuta, in my opinion. In the special with 3 turns of cooldown at the beginning, the character, and 1 to the whole crew. Focuses on quick cerebral shooter. It grants a lot of attack. Help us with tandem slot matching slot effects. Reduces paralysis special reverse by 10 turns. Amazing utility. And it increases attack by 5.4 for quick, cerebral, and shooter characters. I mean, that's amazing from the beginning. This was the special. Applies to progress. To talk this a little bit more quickly, if you activate her skill, her special, you're gonna get an attack boost. But if you launch it for a second time, you're gonna get both cerebral and shooter characters attack by 2.75 and boost their slot effect for 2.5. We basically buff the attack increase, and we get a slot effect. But at the start of the 3rd turn after launching the special, it's not a repeated launch. It's an activation of 3 turns. We get first the attack, we get a buff of the attack and the slot effect. On the 3rd turn, we boost the character to 0.5. We change all slots, including blocks, to tandem, and we put a chain multiplier by 1.2 for 3 turns. And the support effect: once per quest, if support character is special, boost several characters' attack and slot effects by 1.5 for 1 turn. So this unit is fantastic. Despite it came out quite a long time, it's a really good option. If you get this character, you are ready to go. Honestly, it's one of the best. I wouldn't recommend to be disappointed if you get Yuta, despite not getting the new units. If you really want to play One Piece Treasurecruise and get Yuta, you are settled, honestly. Another character I want to recommend is Gol D. This unit was the very first Super Sugo Fest that we had in One Piece Treasurecruise. If you see, it doesn't have like a tap or a tandem attack or a rush. It was a simple unit when it came out, and despite lacking that, it's still pretty wholesome until today. So I really want to talk about its captain ability. Nullifies the effect of remove special effects and remove accumulated value. Basically, there's a buff that eliminates all your other buffs, but this evades you from that. So you don't lose all your buffs. There are many bosses that does this, so Roger is the only one so far that has this special gimmick. It's pretty good. Attack by 5, HP by 1-3, completely removes despair, same as Gear 5 Luffy. If uses Divine Departure, character ability is the following for 1 turn. Character 4.25, HP 1.3. It's a pretty straight up captain ability. The special deals 1,050,000 damage to all enemies, ignoring all defensive effects. Defense and non-normal characters deal 1 damage effects. Boost a crew attack for 1 turn based on the total damage dealt by normal attacks before the special is launched. So you have to inflict normal damage, the one tapping, before launching the special, and depending on how much damage you dealt, it's gonna be the attack buff that you're gonna get. And if crew has attack status before launching, boost the attack effects of normal characters for crew for 2.25 for 3 turns. If character friend captain, helper captain extend the duration of the crew's load effects, boost by 2 turns when special is launched. So yeah, there we go. And the speed core effect it's not that no es un diferenciador, it's not a big deal. But yeah, Gol D Roger, even as of today, holds pretty much. If you get it, you're gonna have a little hard time with the content, but it's a really good unit if you get it. The 4th character you really should get is Super Sugo Fest Nami. So Nami, when it first came out, it was a big surprise, but it's still, now till today, it holds as one of the best units in the game, totally. Mostly for all her kit that has right now. Reduces character special attack by 3, reduces the entire crew special charge by 1 at the start of the quest, boosts Sai, Striker, and Free Spirit character attack based on the timing of the previous character attack, minimum 2.25, maximum 1.5, and makes the Sai, RCB, and Tandem slot have matching slot. Really boosts crew's chance of landing on tandem because she really needs it. If crew is infected with paralysis, completely removes paralysis. I believe this is the only character that removes paralysis completely, and reduces character special charge by the number of turns reduced. So if you reduce 10 turns of paralysis, you get 10 special charge only on Nami to use her special. Why is her special so important? Let's go there. This special can charge over its max, including special charge time. What this means is that you can charge it up beyond the maximum. So see, if you get to the point where it's maximum charge and you get 3 more charges, those are count after you launch the special. So it's pretty good. Reduces crew special charge time by 1 turn, reduces all enemies damage reduction except threshold, and resilience duration by 7 turns, deals 200 character attack in non-time damage to all enemies, applies paralysis to all enemies for 3 turns including immunity, boosts characters chain multiplier by 1.5, very good, for 1 turn, and boosts Sai, Striker, and Free Spirit character by 250 for every 5 special charges over the max, up to 3000 for 1 turn. So this unit hits hard, really hard. Also, it has utility. Not only that, but you inflict paralysis to the enemy, which is amazing debuff for them to have for your favor. We're gonna go the super effect here. As per quest, inflicted with paralysis status from the enemy reduces crew's paralysis duration by 1 turn and reduces crew's special charge time by 1 turn. It can be applied to all the Straw Hats and Yamato. Fantastic support effect. And her tandem, activates at the final battle. You need 1 or more striker characters plus any of the 2 Straw Hats, which are characters here. We have the Straw Hats, we have Yamato, and Charlotte Linden. It's a difficult tandem to build the team, but if you get it to 4, you eliminate the requirement of the striker and you only need 2 of the characters, which makes it a little bit more easy to build. Applies attack boost tandem of 1.75 to striker and free spirit characters for 1 turn. Increases crew's damage up effect by 0.3 for 1 turn. This is one of the best super tandem that we have in the entire game, honestly. If you get Nami, wow, you really don't have to worry for quite a long time. Last character I want to recommend for your reroll or your beginning in OPTC is Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates, the second version. We have one, it's a Sai unit, but this is a dual unit, which is strength and dex. Dex, I believe. Yeah, I really think so. Let's see. Yes, see. Strength and dex. This unit has been power created by quite an extensive time because we have been getting a lot of new Straw Hat units recently. I would recommend another characters, but since I don't have them at the moment, it feels like cheating, honestly. So the character I have is this one, and it's, if you are just beginning and don't have any of the other Straw Hat units, this unit rocks, man. Captain ability reduces character special charge by 4 times at the start of the quest, 5.25 attack when slot match, and boosted HP by 1.5. Special that are applied to certain types class will apply to the whole crew. This is really awesome because what really gets this kid that I honestly had a really hard time understanding it, but what it says that special that are applied to certain type or classes, this ignores it and will apply to the whole crew, including excluding special that apply to certain positions, varieties cost, or those that apply to the character itself, and heals crew by 2000 HP at the end of the turn. Which means is that if you have a special that applies a buff to a certain type or certain class, you apply it to the whole crew, no matter less. If you have a special that boosts int and this unit is an int, this is gonna apply to the entire crew, ignoring the int requirement. So it's really good. It's amazing. Deal 300 character attack with non-type damage to all enemies. Changes all slots, including block, to rainbow slots. This cannot be changed and it doubles attack. If crew has 0 to 1 beneficial effect, doubles crew's attacks, slot effects, and type effects of normal characters for 2 turns. Boosts chain multiplier by 0.8 and prevents adding further beneficial effect for this turn. If you have 2 or more beneficial effects, locks crew slots for 2 turns, amazing. Extends the duration of crew's damage boosting characters by 1 and becomes Luffy and the Straw Hats for 3 turns. If you see, this unit does a lot. It feels like it does everything that the Straw Hats do combined into one unit. It's ridiculous. It was one of the best units when it came out. It has been power crept, but it's still really a good unit to use. If you get your hands on it, it's gonna be awesome. A final tap at the final battle. Adds 1.2 of total damage dealt by normal attacks from other characters like this turn on top of the final damage. Which means is if you made normal attacks from other characters on the turn, you're gonna use this final tap at the end, because if you use it, it's gonna be 1.2 of total damage dealt by normal attacks. All the damage you dealt with normal attacks is gonna go to 1.2 when you attack at the end with this unit. Right now I have it at 0.45. This is the maximum, but it's the final best final tab we had so far. Similar version, it's on the Scarabs unit, I believe. But yeah, this is a really good option for you to invest or to get in your first days on One Piece Treasure Cruise. And yeah guys, that will be the entire video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, si les gustó este video, consider subscribing to the channel. It's been a while since we covered One Piece Treasure Cruise. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, we can keep making these kind of videos. Let me know also. I decided to make this video in English because most of the players that play this game speak this language. No hay muchos que hablen español y jueguen este juego. Mayormente hablo español, pero para Honkai Star Rail. But if you really like this game, let me know. And if you are a Spanish player, you are one of my subscribers that are from Mexico and Latin America or Spain, and if you want me to make these kind of videos also in Spanish, let me know. I believe we can work it out perfectly. But yeah, thank you guys. I'm gonna leave you with 2 videos at the end. One where I show you 4 ways to increase the maximum power of your Pirate Rumble teams. And I'm gonna leave you with the playlist with all the other videos I have on One Piece Treasure Cruise. Thanks for watching, my name is Jules and I see you in the next video. Hasta la próxima.